we've been arguing for increasing investment in the infrastructure the entire night. So we started off supporting that. We're disputing what the best way to pay for it is. Right. We're saying no to a federal hike in the gas tax, not no to spending more money on transportation.
We want the states and cities to raise the gas tax. And by the way, your argument, Alison, I just think it's not a very strong argument, because the same argument could be used again. I live in McLean, Virginia. Should people in New York State pay for my police service? There's some ancillary benefits to the fact that it's safer in McLean because we have police service.
Stop right there, because it's a great point. I want to hear what Alison's response to. I want to hear your response to why are local cops different from local roads?
Well, local roads are not supported by the federal gas tax.
Well, okay, the roads you were talking about, the roads that serves ports and airports
local
locally.
Spending is a completely different thing, and half of all the spending in this country is, or on highways and bridges, is by state and local governments. The other half, when you get to construction dollars, is the federal money. So
I still like their point. I think it's an interesting point that you need to chew on a little bit more.
The police are, to me, that's a defense argument, right? I think that there are certain things, local police would not be something that people in New York City should pay for in McLean, Virginia. But all of us collectively as Americans have an ability and a desire to expect protection from the government, for which no individual state would pay more. But it's the exact same argument, and I would say that the military and transportation are some of the things that Adam Smith has talked about. I think libertarians would agree that's one of the few things they should do.
Adam Smith said it was a public good. He didn't say it was a federal public good.
But when you say that, you seem to say that the federal government is unenlightened, right? Like all these terrible politicians in Congress.
But they are terrible. Right. But look, here's the thing.
I would agree they can't raise the federal gas tax, but you're implying
somehow that guys, let him talk.
Hold it.
You're
implying that the
Excuse me. Wait. I'm going to moderate now. You're going to finish, and then we're going to go to. Okay.
So
Adrian,
I would agree that there's a lot of challenges in Congress, but implying that somehow that state and local elected officials do not suffer from some of these similar challenges and are somehow more enlightened is just not true.
Adrian Moore.
And so is the opposite. I'm just arguing that the opposite is also true. To assume that all the states, that we'd have states all over the country making disastrous transportation decisions if the enlightened federal government wasn't doing it for them is just not true. The ones who make bad decisions will quickly reap the economic consequences and change their ways. That's what tends to happen in a market economy. You see what happens to jobs, people start leaving the state, and you start changing your ways.